Heather Donaldson here again, and finally I'm going to share with you the valuable tool, compassionate communication. It's my next favorite after EFT. And in case you were unaware, EFT is kind of a cool thing to do these days. Many well-known authorities who are very careful about what they put their good name behind are endorsing it. People like the late Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, and the United States government and the American Psychological Association and Oprah. And that's because it is proven as an effective way to have yourself and your relationships thrive. So you can certainly get started with some individual sessions with myself, or there's a lot of free information online and you can access the links for that on my website. Also, there's a lot about relationships in my affordable book, How to Grow a Beautiful Relationship. But many of you have already signed up for a workshop, and that is the way to, next to having an individual session with me, which tends to be a little more expensive, the workshops would be the best way to get the most. Because, first of all, they are geared to your situation. My workshops are always small. Secondly, EFT in a group is great because even if you don't come forward with your unique issues, if you tap with others, guaranteed your issue will be improved. It's called borrowing benefits, and that's the way it works with EFT. And finally, talking with others in similar circumstances leaves you feeling not alone, and you get some support and advice from that. So before I share this tool with you, compassionate communication, I learned that you really need to make sure that the person who you're doing the compassionate communication with is relaxed, that they're ready to receive and not feeling threatened. Otherwise, they are going to turn off and not listen, talk over you, and maybe even run away, unless you start by convincing them that they're safe. Most people are actually terrified of being wrong, and it probably triggers their insecurities from when they were young and their parents or even their ex would scold them. So the best to start softly is to say something like, "There's no blame here. I have something that I want to ask you about. It's probably my fault, but if I can just have your attention for a few moments, I'd like to share it with you." And then you carry on with the 4 steps of compassionate communication. And the first one being simply describing what happened, what they said or what they did, and you do that without any judgment. Very important. Secondly, you say, "What was I feeling?" "I felt angry, I felt disappointed," as clearly as you can. Third, you say what needs you had that wasn't met. Your need for respect, your need for communication, your need for understanding, and so on. And fourthly, but most important, help the person out with a solution. Tell them what you would like them to say or do, either an apology or something that you want in the future. And that's it. I have all of this in my book, but I will give it to you at the workshop in more detail with handouts and lists and practice, cheat sheets, so to speak, so that it becomes natural and easy for you. Now, if you're not sure if this workshop deal is something you want to get into, a couple of things I want you to consider is that the value of the EFT and really getting to practice it and include it in your daily life is something that will be lasting for a lifetime because it involves reprogramming your mind-body. And secondly, the workshop will definitely only be offered once at this price. The truth is, I'm not Oprah yet, but on the cusp of taking off so that I will have to charge double the next time or something like that. So you can also get your early bird discount. It expires within a couple of days, and there are limited spaces always, so always a good idea to sign up as soon as possible if you know you're coming. Finally, there will be a bonus, and it will be the bonus is actually a full one-on-one session with me by telephone or Skype or in person, and this bonus is worth almost as much as the entire workshop series. Not bad. And if you tell me that you just saw this offer today in your inbox, I'll probably still give you that bonus. So I hope to see you soon. Be well until then.